We flash back to Rin playing a one-on-one game with his older brother Sei. With only 35 strikers remaining, Ego informs them of their next challenge. They'll be facing Japan's U20 team, captained by Sei. If they lose, Blue Lock is finished. The top 6 players will form the core of the team, split into 3 pairs. The remaining 29 players must choose which pair they want to join and compete in 5v5 matches. Each player has 1 match to prove their skills, and the winners will make the team to face Japan's U20. Ego emphasizes that this challenge requires both assertion and coexistence, urging the players to overtake the top 6. Everyone considers which team they want to join. In the VIP room, Rin and Shiru get into a fight. Ego reminds them that the other 29 players are merely stepping stones for them to reach the top, and they shouldn't let the other top players steal their spot. After talking with Reo, Isagi finally makes his decision. Meanwhile, Buratsuda tells his U20 captain to make sure he crushes Blue Lock. Let the games begin. Team A and Team B face off. Isagi will be up against Chigiri. There's an unexpected sense of camaraderie between Isagi and his teammates, very different from what he's experienced before. The game is first to 5. As the match starts, Isagi analyzes the field, one of his key strengths, but Chigiri quickly steals the ball. Shidu responds by slicing through the defense and instead of passing, executes a no-look backshot, securing the first goal. We then cut to Karasu, whose intelligence shines as he exploits his opponent's weaknesses. Karasu breaks through the defense and scores. Karasu steals the ball again, this time passing to Otoya, who nails another goal. Sensing his team falling behind, Rin takes matters into his own hands and scores an amazing goal. Not wanting to be outdone, Chigiri steps up and delivers a spectacular goal. Isagi makes a pass, but Shidu and Rin collide, revealing their lack of chemistry, and Team B scores another goal. It's now 2-4. Realizing this, Isagi identifies the piece he can take advantage of. Rin and Shidu continue to argue. Isagi, realizing he must be the one to link them, takes the initiative. Nanas, unable to read Rin and Shidu's moves, finds it easier to track Isagi's plays. He passes to Isagi, who visualizes the scoring opportunity. Expecting Shidu to return the pass, Isagi is caught off guard when Shidu pivots and scores on his own. Rin and Karasu then engage in a one-on-one battle, but Isagi sneaks in from Karasu's blind spot and steals the ball. Hiyori clashes with Chigiri. Hiyori surprises everyone by passing to Isagi instead of Shidu, who expected the ball. Isagi shoots but falls short due to his physical limitations. Rin steps in and scores, and Isagi remembers this isn't how he wants to play soccer. Frustrated, Hiyori urges Isagi to try thinking as a reflex. Shidu steals the ball, and Team A starts moving it around. Isagi, overthinking the game, slows down, until he finally breaks free and instinctively charges forward, scoring the game-winning goal. Everyone, including Ego, is stunned by his performance. Reo always excelled academically and athletically, but playing alongside with Nagi is his goal. Isagi discusses his goal with Nanase and Hiyori. They say Isagi's success was due to him entering a trance, or flow state. Team A and C starts their match. Reo is eager to prove himself to Nagi. Gagamaru intercepts a pass, and Yukimiya, Japan's best one-on-one player, makes a pass to Nagi and scores. Reo realizes the top 6 is out of his league, and that Nagi is no longer his. Reo starts to grasp his own style, a balanced, all-around player. Rin scores, then Reo sees that all the top players share the same drive, the desire to become the best striker. In a flashback, Reo remembers that if Blue Lock doesn't work, he would be fine. But his goal isn't to settle. He wants to be in the top 6. Reo gives into his playstyle, the ability to copy anyone, a true chameleon, and scores. Reo is now motivated to reach and surpass Nagi. Sei meets with the chairman and manager, expressing interest in one idiot from Blue Lock he wants on his team. As the final game ends, Shiru and Rin get into a fight. Shiru knees Rin in the face, causing Ego to shock Shiru to de-escalate the fight. Ego appears in person for the final Blue Lock 11 selection. He explains the lineup and reveals Shiru couldn't spark the necessary chemical reaction with Rin, so he'll be placed as a substitute. Ego shares that Sei specifically wanted Shiru for Japan's U20 team. Sei meets Shiru and tells him to go berserk for him. During the Japan U20 meeting, Shiru slams Shuto's head into the table for talking reckless. Aiku quickly steps in, preventing the confrontation from escalating further. Isagi notices Rin pushing himself relentlessly in training, driven by his desire to surpass his brother. Isagi offers him some water, showing respect and concern for his teammate. Ego discusses the key to their victory, flow state. He explains that achieving flow will be essential if they want to win against Japan's U20. Aiku and the U20 teammates put their foot down, demanding that Sei drop Shido from the lineup or they'll withdraw from the game. Sei agrees. Blue Lock is getting prepared for the big game. We flash back to Rin's memories, revealing how he once idolized his older brother, Sei. But those feelings have long faded, replaced by a fierce rivalry. Crowds pour into the stadium from all over Japan. Among them, Isagi's parents arrive to support their son. Ego reviews the lineup and explains his choice of substitutes for Blue Lock. The teams meet each other in the hallway. Once on the field, Isagi finds himself in awe of the crowd's energy and intensity, but Rin helps him snap out of it. He introduces a 3-6-1 formation, an all-out strategy suited to Blue Lock's all-striker lineup, maximizing their offensive potential. When the match starts, everything seems to be going to plan. As Isagi is about to score, Aiku makes an amazing defensive play. It was at this moment Isagi found his next challenge. Blue Lock struggles to break through U20's Iron Wall Quartet, a defensive unit led by Aiku. Aiku steals the ball and passes to Sei, igniting the crowd. Chigiri tries to intercept, but Sei's precise control leads to a brilliant pass to Kento. After a quick exchange, the ball returns to Sei, who capitalizes on a corner deflection with an impossible goal. Rin reminds Isagi to not get overwhelmed and to keep his eyes on him. Sei berates his teammates for failing to meet his level. Ego remains unfazed, trusting Blue Lock to adapt and improvise. Isagi commits to putting everything he has into supporting Rin. Rin attempts to mimic Sei's goal earlier but falls short. Yukimiya and Otoya also take shots, only to be blocked. Then Nagi steps up, dazzling everyone with a solo play, and blasts a shot into the net, scoring Blue Lock's first goal. The crowd erupts, momentum shifts, and both teams start to get fired up. Ego explains that Rin's improvisation directly contributed to Blue Lock's goal. Isagi and Rin realize that pushing each other elevates their game to new heights. The stage is set for Rin versus Sei. Rin keeps pace, but Sei's unbelievable move leaves Rin trailing. As U20 advances, Nico uses his exceptional field vision to anticipate the spin on Sei's pass and steals the ball. Blue Lock begins to decipher U20's defensive structure. Chigiri gets the ball, breaks the chains, and blows by Aiku, only for the ball to be deflected by Sei and ending up at Rin's feet. Aiku anticipates Rin's move, cutting off his right side. However, Rin uses the outside of his foot to curve an incredible shot into the net, scoring a spectacular goal. Now ahead, Blue Lock switches to Plan B, a prevent defense. When Rin deflects Sei's pass, it lands back with Sei, who nearly scores, until Ryu makes a clutch save, preserving Blue Lock's lead at the half. We flash back to Rin's childhood, where he dreams of becoming the best striker in the world alongside Sei. Buritsuda warns U20 to do whatever it takes to secure victory. At halftime, Ego delivers a rousing speech to Blue Lock, urging them not to settle for the win, but to crush them completely. Sei announces his intent to leave, believing U20 isn't good enough to win. Aiku stops him, revealing Shido will substitute in. Intrigued, Sei decides to stay. Before Sei leaves for Spain, Rin and Sei promising each other to reach the pinnacle of soccer. 4 years later, Sei returns with a shocking update. He no longer aims to be the best striker, but the best midfielder. Rin expresses disappointment in Sei's decision, prompting Sei to propose a one-on-one match. If Sei scores, their shared dream ends. Sei wins and tells Rin never to use him as an excuse to play soccer. Well, it looks like Rin also updated his goal, to completely and utterly destroy Sei. Shido enters the match. Nico analyzes the interplay between Sei and Shido, but their chemistry transforms U20's playstyle into something entirely new. When Shido lines up for a shot, Nico interrupts, injuring his foot and earns a yellow card. Nico realizes a surprising truth. He enjoys crushing strikers as a defender more than scoring goals himself. On the free kick, Sei delivers a precision pass that Shido converts into a goal. Chigiri and Nico are hurt, so Ego subs in Reo and Hiyori. Chigiri leaves the field in tears, frustrated by his inability to keep going. Hiyori, using his exceptional passing skills, creates an attack for Blue Lock. However, just as Isagi prepares to shoot, Aiku steps in once again to block him. Ego explains the purpose behind Ryo's substitution. He's in the game to counter Shido. Sei attempts another masterful pass to Shido, but Ryo uses Aiku's technique to deflect the ball. The match restarts, and Shido manages a powerful shot that Gagamaru easily blocks. As the ball is back in play, Shido feels an overwhelming sensation. entering the flow state and scores a goal. Isagi, envious of Shido's flow, vows to achieve the same. He asks Ego how they can secure the win, but Ego explains that Blue Lock has already proven their worth, ensuring their future in Japan's soccer world. However, Isagi isn't satisfied. He wants to win now. Baru enters the match, just as Ego had planned. Isagi intends to exploit Baru's aggressive style to score his own goal. Once Baru gets possession, he ignores the situation and charges forward, determined to score himself. Baru shoots but misses. Yukimiya capitalizes on the rebound and shoots, but Aiku blocks it spectacularly. Now more motivated than ever, Aiku stands firm, ready to defend U20's lead. We flash back to Aiku's childhood, where his dream was to be a striker. Eventually, Aiku shifted his focus, deciding to become the best defender in the world. Aiku's abilities awaken. He single-handedly steals the ball from Rin. Sei seizes the opportunity, passing to Shido. Reo chases after Shido, but despite his best efforts, Shido fires a shot at the goal. Gagamaru steps up with an incredible save. As Reo clears the ball, he taps into a skill he knows all too well, Nagi's signature jumping turn, and passes to Nagi. Isagi reads the field but is caught off guard when Baru suddenly appears. Baru, determined to find his flow, shadows Isagi for a chance to score. Isagi pieces everything together but is intercepted by Sei, who knocks him off balance. Thinking fast, Isagi passes to Rin. Aiku and Rin battle for the ball until Baru appears out of nowhere and scores a vicious goal. Both U20 and Blue Lock are more fired up than ever, ready to give it their all. Rin and Isagi clash as they vie to become the leading man of Blue Lock. Sei, determined to elevate the game, unleashes his strategy, leaving Rin struggling to keep up. However, Rin's demeanor shifts as he begins to analyze Sei's abilities, uncovering that Sei's style revolves around logical, beautiful destruction. Sei passes to Shido, but Rin intercepts, taking a blow to the head. Blue Lock counterattacks, and Bachira finally gets his moment to shine with breathtaking dribbling. He shoots, but Sendu blocks it at the last second. Sei recovers the loose ball and sets up Aiku for a goal, but Rin steps in, deflecting the shot. Sei attempts another precise pass. Rin narrowly misses intercepting it, but Isagi is there to cover him. Rin, who once fought alone, realizes that Blue Lock always had his back. But this newfound teamwork doesn't quell his competitive spirit. Fueled by rage, Rin vows to devour Isagi. Rin finally awakens and boldly decides to take on the entire U20 team alone. As Rin gets past Aiku, Shido comes for a double team. Rin shoots but hits the side of the goal. 1 minute of additional time is added. Sei seizes the ball and effortlessly charges downfield. A flashback reveals Rin and Sei's turbulent history, setting the stage for their final showdown. The two brothers clash fiercely, ending with Rin kicking the ball away. Suddenly, Isagi appears and unleashes a shot that rockets the net, securing Blue Lock's victory, 3-4. Aiku notes that Isagi's created something no one could anticipate: luck. Sei admits that Isagi is the key to unlocking Rin's full potential. Post-match interview, Isagi says Blue Lock will win the U20 World Cup. When Isagi thanks Rin for creating the opportunity, Rin angrily proclaims Isagi as his rival. Post-credits scene, we see a transformed Kunigami alongside a mysterious figure.